The potential for damaging winds, power outages, rounds of coastal flooding, and flooding rain are all ours this weekend and beyond here. And it's just going to be a mess in South Jersey and at our shore as we go into this weekend. Mother's Day weekend of all weekends, of course, here. Tidal flooding, rain, wind damage, and flight delays, all concerns as we go into the weekend and into next week. Now, when these are going to happen depends on the day of the week. We're going to start first with the heavy rain, then we're going to work into the tidal flooding and the damaging winds, and then we'll weaken those winds a little bit, but we're still going to see that tidal flooding last until the middle part of next week. Here's our setup. We've been saying it for days. High pressure is over in Nova Scotia. That spins clockwise. Low pressure is going to generally be to our south. This low pressure is going to move around, but generally to our south. That's an onshore wind, and that's going to create those flooding issues, and yes, being that it's coming off the water, those winds are going to be strong as well. Let's take a look at what's going to happen with our tidal flooding first here. So we're talking about moderate flood stage with the Sunday morning and Monday morning high tides in Cape May and Atlantic County. It looks like the worst tide should be Monday morning during that high tide. And then we do have minor flood stage elsewhere. Minor flood stage you see about 24 times a year. Moderate flood stage, well, we saw it a couple of weeks ago with our April 18th nor'easter. This is what we had in terms of flooding in the wildwoods. We'll see it again as we go into our Sunday and Monday. Anywhere basically northwest of New York Avenue is going to have some water on it. Now, this is Seaside Park in Midway Beach here. And you see Bayview Avenue does have water on it, but it doesn't penetrate all the way to Route 35. So that's good news here. Here's a look at our future cast. Dry this morning, but the rain comes in as we go into the afternoon hours. Should just be off and on showers until the evening. Then when it rains, it pours this evening here, and that will continue into our Saturday morning here. It starts to lighten up a little bit as a warm front tries to creep north. On the south end of that warm front is drier air, but it's not quite going to be there. We'll see get some more steadier rain as we go into Saturday evening. And then as we go into our Sunday here across the area, it's still going to be wet. It won't be as heavy a rain, but it's going to be a good light rain for most of the day. And I think if you're along the coast, that rain might not end until very late in the day here. And we're going to try to get some wraparound moisture. I think this model is overdoing it, to be honest with you. But I will say, Sunday, if you're at the shore, it's just going to be a wet day as well. Rainfall totals look like this. Through 7 o'clock Friday, not all that bad. We get a good amount of rain as we go through and into Saturday evening, and then we're going to tack on about another inch in Ocean County between Saturday evening and Sunday evening, and a little bit less as you go further south. Overall, get you these totals between 1.25 inches in Cape May County to 2.5 in Ocean. Maybe somewhere gets 3. I think for the most part, we're going to be between 1.25 inches and 2.5. Here's a look at our gusts coming out of the north and east, and they will howl as we go into Friday night. That's why there's the potential for wind damage here. Look at these wind gusts on Saturday morning. 53 in Long Beach Township, 51 in Seaside Heights. These strong winds will continue all day Saturday. It is just going to be a nasty day at the shore. Potential for some power outages, potential for some damaging winds with this. I think inland, it's just a very breezy day, and you will get knocked over garbage cans and lawn furniture, but I believe you're safe from the damaging part of this. But it just continues to howl into Mother's Day itself. Tries to weaken on Monday, but still going to stay stiff. It won't calm down to an appreciable level until Wednesday here. Here's a look at our bus stop forecast. 53 off to school. Coming back here, 56 with rain. Over at the coast, we're going to kind of do the same story, starting here in the low 50s and then getting into the mid 50s as we go into the afternoon. Highs will peak around 60 inland, 57 at the coast here, and that will probably be around noon, and then will cool as the rain comes. Friday night forecast, 50s all around here, rain and wind and that strong northeast wind. We have the Three Bridges run on Saturday morning. Yuck. Not going to look nice. And how about another yuck for our Cape May foot race? Not good, unfortunately. Mother's Day, not much better. At least it won't be a soaking, pounding rain all day, but it will be wet, and it will be windy, and there will be some afternoon coastal flooding. Here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast. Maybe we stay into the 40s. Some inland spots here overall going to be around 50 on Sunday, 54 Monday, 59 Tuesday. So you see that slow rebound. Average highs this time of the year, 70 inland, 65 at the coast. We are not going to see that as we go into next week. And again, coastal flooding will be around Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We have plenty more on our website for you. I know this was a long video. Thanks for taking your time to go through all this with me. We'll have more updates on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and on our website, pressofac.com/weather.